All right, y'all. So it looked like some big drama is going on with Chris Brown. We finna be checking out what's happening with this. I ain't heard him in the media in a minute, or not for no like crazy stuff. Last time I heard about him, he was on Kai Stream. So yeah, let's jump into it and see what's happening.
Kevin McCall, one of the prettiest dark-skinned ninjas to ever live, pause, second to only Poetic Flacco, went on Back on Fig with T-Rell and Smack today, and he broke down how Chris Brown ruined his life. He even shed a tear as well. But when the clip went viral, a lot of people is on Chris Brown's side, so we're going to break down why this clip and his explanation is so polarizing.
Judge, when keep moving and going to Atlanta, you have no you don't have no rights out of wedlock. So then when I done did 3 years in prison, that shit was a whole little, all these little shits that come on, I can't even fight the Chris Brown shit. I got all type, I didn't get paid for Look At Me Now. I wrote on that. I wrote a whole verse, then Busta Rhymes cut the verse off, but I still did this part. What was we talking about? I need that bread.
So he was just doing a whole lot of writing for free and people wasn't paying him. I don't even know who this is, to be honest. So he's some type of writer in the background, or like an artist too, but a writer in the background who's just doing a bunch of free work and not being paid for it. Like don't y'all get paid up front or something like that? Do you not request a bag up front? Like I don't know how that works. Like I know that it's royalties for certain people, but it usually, I think, doesn't the writer get royalties or do they get paid one time? I don't know how the music industry work 100%. So yeah, like I don't know how you can get screwed like that though. If you getting cooked by Busta Rhymes and Chris Brown, that's crazy.
Chris Brown is on Look At Me Now, but it's a Busta Rhymes song. So once I hear, the issue is not just with Chris Brown for the other songs you believe you wrote for Chris Brown and didn't get paid for, but once you start saying, yo, I have issues with this artist and this artist and this artist, and he ain't paid me and he ain't paid me and he ain't paid me, now the issue becomes larger than, yo, Chris Brown just did some foul stuff once and that was an anomaly. Now the larger issue is, how was you handling your business that people was able to get away with not paying you?
Exactly. You're doing bad business. You don't got the right people in place. You don't got the right team behind you. Like you're doing bad business. How you working with people and they not giving you that bread? That's crazy.
Unless we're giving credibility to what Chris Brown said, because one person jerking you, okay, multiple, everybody you work with jerking you, I don't know about that one, because Chris Brown did say, you know, that Kevin McCall didn't write all the songs that he's claiming he wrote. Hence, he's not owed any payment from him.
Just woke up and I thought about something. If this wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too.
Hey, Chris Brown, he toxic as shit. He toxic as shit. That's crazy work.
Bought that with your money? That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. Hey, bro, I got you, my nigga. I got prescription change up. I got you this. Do your thing. Shout out to Ray J. We got you what's coming, K-Man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm gonna keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this.
Bro, I know that nigga's mad right now. Like, I know he's pissed right now. He doing all this time about he needs some money, he deserves some money, and then for a nigga to be flexing like this, bro. Bro, yeah.
Hard what you did.
Kevin McCall goes on Back on Fig, and he actually explains that videos like that boiled his blood because he doesn't think it's fair that Chris Brown gets to go on a $90 million tour. Chris Brown.
Hold on, he said that? No way he admitted it bothered him. Like, low-key, the shit would bother me, but I probably wouldn't say it. Like, I'm not gonna come out here and be bitching on the internet. But he said that?
You did.
Kevin McCall goes on Back on Fig, and he actually explains that videos like that boiled his blood because he doesn't think it's fair that Chris Brown gets to go on a...
Hey, bro, nah. See, he don't know how to handle... I guess he spent all this time in jail, but my mans don't know how to handle these situations, bro. You don't get on here crying on no internet talking about, it's not fair. I deserve this. I deserve that. Like, come on, bro. Like, nobody want to hear your sob story. You figure out how to get your business dealt with or you don't. Like, it's that simple. What crimes is some other man on the internet gonna do? Unless you're just trying to run up a bag, like just slandering or going at Chris Brown, which is kind of, I mean, people do that. Like, if that's your bag, then hey, maybe you do that. I don't know.
$90 million tour, Chris Brown gets to be this multi-millionaire, and he struggles. But in his explanation of him struggling and explaining how Chris Brown ruined his life, he actually admits to a string of bad decisions that I believe is more responsible for him being broke than I think Chris Brown is.
All this could have been shit I could have paid for my lawyers and shit. So I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the fuck is in Atlanta. Scammers and a whole lot of other shit. But my baby mamas is out there. Salute to them. They doing a great job with my daughters. I love y'all so much for that. And y'all so beautiful. It's some shit in Atlanta. You don't got no. I lost rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you lost all custody.
I had a trial. I'm all in my prison clothes. I'm like, why can't we just put this off? Like, my child support is $2,000, right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why is my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support shit off. Why was my child support $2,000?
It was solid to buy his mama a house. I ain't gonna lie. You got OG put up. Yeah, that's some solid shit right there. I ain't mad at it.
I'm not Future or none of these. Like,
this may be controversial, but I think that's a bad decision. That's a terrible decision. $500,000, you lose half of it to taxes. You got $250 left. That $250 is your last, because you already sold your publishing. You don't got like no more. Like, that's your last $250. I don't think a smart decision is giving mama $50,000 out of the $250.
I mean, I don't know. See, the reason that I think it's a good decision is because I don't know her situation. So I'm just assuming her situation was dire. She needed it. She probably wasn't. She might have been gonna be getting kicked out of where she was staying. Like, I'm thinking that it's a reason behind it, and he just want to make sure she never has to worry about a home again in her life, type of shit. So I was thinking, like, maybe that's what his mindset was with it, and maybe that's why he did that. That's why it would make sense to me personally. Then with the other 200, you run up some more money with that. But if it wasn't that type of situation where you just wanted to buy your OG a crib, yeah, it probably wasn't the best bet. But yeah, I'm assuming that it was a logical reason for buying the house.
A lot of us, when you come from a certain environment and you get some money, you're the only one in your family with some money. And most of the time, you go broke because they coming to take it. But you got to look out for yourself first, man. That $50,000 or that $250 would have been better used towards investing in something, especially if you knew that you had about, what, 150, 100 going directly to child support and other debt you owe. That $50,000 would have been the only $50 you had left. Maybe an additional $50 you would have saved. But you lose $250 to taxes, lose another $100 to debt and child support. You got $100 left, and you get $50 for a house that you still got to pay a mortgage on, when you could have used that $100 to invest in something, make you money, then pay your mama bills once you're comfortable. But you can't be uncomfortable giving out, because now you in debt. Now you don't got nothing. Where's the family members at?
So then I got the rears.
Yeah, it's just, honestly, it depends on the situation with moms. I see what my man's is saying, but it definitely depends on the situation with moms. Like, I'm not mad at a nigga giving his last for his moms, but yeah, like, it just depends on the situation for sure.
Not retrograde. That's the little star.
Even if you still had your child in,
But to be fair, 200 is still enough. It's still more than enough to run up a bag with. 200, bro, 10 bands, 10, 20 bands, more than enough to run up a bag with. Like, you don't need a lot of money to run up a bag. You just need to know how to make your money make more money. You got to know how to make money work for you. That's all you need.
California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta prove all of that. They wasn't supposed to. I didn't have nothing on Marley. Marley, I gotta go and file a paternity, a petition for paternity. It's only $300, but watch this. I think it's a game, bro. No, this is for when I poke. Don't walk up on me playing. Are you Team Breezy? Keep that shit on the internet. Okay. My bad. I went too far?
We talk about the talent.
All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being.
Is he really finna show niggas that he broke? Like, please don't. Like, it's just certain shit, like, it's just certain shit that's just kind of crazy to me. It's just certain shit that's kind of crazy.
You are one of the most talented individuals to ever grace the music industry.
We gonna get to that.
So
We gonna get to that.
Veer.
I love how you
To
try
that?
to. I love how you. Yeah, we gonna veer to that. But we gonna
Why
get the
the
bullshit
fuck
out
You
the way.
have a testimony.
Why
and
the
to tell your life.
Get in on
But
this.
he
Look,
finna-
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
Why
tell
the
the
fuck
homies
I got
what's
an
going on.
EBT card?
We
And
got
this is at
Hold on,
Breezy, bro,
cuz.
and made 90 whatever the fuck million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to
Great
leave,
content
bro.
leading up to who he is.
I'm
right
not
now.
even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all niggas want to see me cry in here, so y'all can think I'm.
Nah, bro. Nah, nigga crying because Chris Brown won't give him no money is crazy work. I'm sorry. Sometimes niggas screw you, bro, but you should have did better business. You should have knew what type of man that nigga was, or you should have been a better homie to him, a better friend to him. You should have been closer to him, or something, bro. Like, cause it's a certain reason. Like, even if y'all had any type of a good relationship, even if he didn't owe you money, he would want to help you out. The fact that he would rather flex on you, it means that something ain't right there. So, like, the fact that he can't throw you 20 bands, he wouldn't just throw you 20. Like, it's got to be some type of underlying issue here, some type of shit here. And you on a whole press run, like running this nigga name through the ringer. So, yeah, this whole like, bro, you gotta figure out how to get back on your feet, man. Like that's like, you gotta figure that shit out. Like, don't, like, this, you in a room full of men who all gotta figure they shit out. Like, don't nobody care about us. Don't nobody care, bro. So everybody feel you and see where you coming from, but this ain't an answer. This is not a solution. Like, this is not a solution at all. You know? So, yeah. You gotta solve them problems.
I'm a bitch, bro. That shit ain't fair, nigga.
Hey,
I'm on.
Saying that shit ain't fair. Like, screaming that shit ain't fair, bro. You a grown ass man. Nigga, you, how old is you and you still think life's supposed to be fair? Like, this crazy.
Think I'm a bitch, bro. That shit ain't fair, nigga.
hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
Bro.
hey. Look, bro.
I'm down, bro.
I don't think this shit hit how he thought it was gonna hit. Like that nigga, this nigga right here, he damn near wanna laugh. This nigga, like, look at this pathetic nigga. This nigga, like, is he really doing this right now? Like, this is not getting the response that he thought this was gonna get. These niggas is gonna keep it cool, cause ain't no nigga just finna out you and make you look like make it worse for you. But this nigga wanna, like, you can see it in his face. Like, you can see how all these niggas really feel. Like, this nigga damn near, like, he feel bad, but he damn near finna laugh too. Like, damn, this nigga's crazy. Like, this is not it, bro. No grown ass men want to see you sitting here crying, bro, cause nobody give a shit.
I'm on EBT, smack, look. Say my name, bro. That shit, I had to go up in that motherfucker and hide my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every ain't had no motherfucking EBT card.
On the set, I think I had an EBT call.
Man, I might get it.
I hate to deliver the hard truth.
See, that nigga got one right now and he not bitching. He say, I got one right now. He not bitching, bro. Like, he figuring this shit out, bro. Getting on here crying is crazy. Getting on here crying because Chris Brown won't pay you is crazy.
On the set, I think I had an EBT call.
Man, I might get it.
I hate to deliver the hard truths because I actually like Kevin. I met Kevin. Yo, super charming, super charismatic, super nice. He walked up to me and said, yo, you look familiar, man. I just want to say what's up, man. I'm Kevin. Super nice guy, man. But I think he's misguided, or at least I think right now, the possibility of what could have been is clouding his judgment. He says Chris Brown owes him $25,000 for 4 songs.
That's real shit. He think he should be somewhere else. And maybe you should, but fuck all that shit. What you finna do now with what you got right now? You got a certain hand right now. How you gonna play that motherfucker? And crying on the couch about Chris Brown is not the way to play that hand. I'm sorry. And it's not even funny, bro, but it's like you had a lot of decisions you could have made, but crying on the couch about Chris Brown is not that like, you want to know what would have been a better move, bro? You could have played it like, yeah, bro, Chris Brown owed me for this, he owed me for that, he owed me for this. Shit hard right now, bro. Like, niggas is on EBT. After all I did, I'm on EBT, but it ain't nothing. I'm finna run it up. I'm working on this business. I got this going on, and I'm doing this. Then niggas would have been like, oh, what? Tell us more about that. Niggas want to support your business, but you ain't got shit going on. All you doing is crying for a handout from Chris Brown, so you missing and sleeping on all the other opportunities of people who might have wanted to support something that you had going on. That's the problem with not having nothing going on. Because now how is a nigga gonna support you? Because niggas ain't finna just, oh, he crying on the couch about Chris Brown, let me go help him now. Bro, you crying about Chris Brown like now you don't play it like that. That was the worst way to play it.
Or at least he says, yo, can I get 25,000? So maybe he's owed more, but he said, bro, I'm willing to settle for 25. That 25,000 that Chris Brown owed you ain't the reason why you currently broke, Kevin. That 25,000 that Chris Brown may owe you is not the reason why you're currently on EBT. You're on EBT for much larger reasons. You're on EBT for bad decisions. You're on EBT for making bad choices. Now, some may not be your fault completely, right? Mental health issues or other things.
Everything is your fault completely. We all got mental health issues. It's a hard life for everybody. We all got to deal with shit that is unfair. We got to deal with it, bro. Like, we all go through struggles. We all feel like giving up. We all feel like we not going to make it out these struggles when we going through it, bro. Like, it's all on you. And as long as you take on the mindset that it's all on you and ain't nobody going to come and save you, then you either going to give up or you going to figure that shit out. And if you got moms, you got people depending on you, people who love you, giving up ain't no option. So that just means you got to figure that shit out. So get out of the mindset of what coulda, woulda, shoulda been and get in the mindset of it's time to get this shit done by any means. That's it.
But that 25,000 that Chris Brown owes you ain't the reason why. Now, when I seen Kevin McCall attack Chris Brown on social media over the last couple of years, I thought he owed $1 million or something. 25,000, come on, bro. And also, I'm almost confident, bro, if Kevin McCall would have went about things in a different way, he probably would have gotten that 25 from Chris Brown. But Kevin McCall came on social media and literally threatened to kill Chris Brown and his kid. Like, at that point, bro, at that point, even if he does owe you something, do you expect him to give it to you now when you go down that route? At the time, this was a pretty big deal, but reading it back now, maybe my memory failed me, but this is not as egregious as I thought it was. It's still nasty and it's still egregious.
Chris Brown and his seed would be in a casket if he had anything to do with me being shot. Stop playing with rumors or I can't promise Chris Brown will make 29. I kept him alive 7 years now in LA. Don't take the humbleness you see in me as weakness. Chris wouldn't have a head to tattoo on. I mean, it's crazy that niggas can make all these moves to take a life, but can't make all these moves to make some money. Like you can't uplift your people's lives. You can get together to take one though, or you can do what it takes to take one. How about you learn an actual skill? Like learn a skill that's valuable. Cause taking lives is not it, bro. Like it's no money in that. I mean, yeah, it can be a little money in that, like, but it's petty cash. It's like you learn a simple skill like trading, crypto, stock markets. You learn any actual skill, you can just multiply money infinitely. So why you out here taking those type of risks when you can just risk a couple $100 and end up making a couple $100,000? But hey, that's just me preaching.
And I still disavow it and don't condone this, but he didn't just outright threatening to put Chris Brown and his daughter in a casket. What he said was, Chris Brown and his seed would be in a casket if he had anything to do with me being shot. Stop playing with rumors or I can't promise Chris Brown will make 29. I kept him alive 7 years now in LA. Don't take the humbleness you see in me as weakness. Chris wouldn't have a head to tattoo. Now, if you know the rumor isn't true and a rumor is fake, then I feel like you should have either ignored the rumor or two, say, man, cut it out, bro. Like Chris Brown had nothing to do with me being shot. Mentioning his seed, mentioning his kid being in a casket to me is a tad bit too far. But
yeah, I mean, he didn't have to say all this. He definitely didn't have to say all this because it's like, why you saying all that? Like, so at the point where you said, if you say a nigga in his seed would be in a casket, it's like you saying he shouldn't dare try you because you not like he can't fuck with you type shit. And it's like you asking a nigga for money or you want money from a nigga, you want something from a nigga, yet you saying shit like this. Like you should have just, bro, Chris Brown, my brother, he would never. Something like that, like somewhere it's like just straight respect. It can't be confused. You're not going overboard. It's just Chris Brown, the bro, he would never. It don't matter how far apart we done grown. It would never get there. Come on now.
it wasn't unprovoked. It's still nasty. I don't condone it. Now, he got a lot of backlash for this. A lot of people were upset. Even the Shade Room posted it, as you can see. And he responded back and refused to apologize for it. He said, I don't see what I said wrong. The Bible says an eye for an eye. Chris didn't do it, so don't bring his name up in my life and death situation because you playing with gossip, but LA ain't a game. I didn't threaten anyone. I told you how life will play out. I saved them hella X's. I can almost guarantee you the bulk of Kevin McCall issues don't come from what happened with Chris Brown. It comes from himself. Kevin McCall burnt a lot of bridges in this industry. Outside of this Chris Brown and his daughter situation, Kevin McCall would just come on social media, come on Twitter, and just go off in a rant, like a Gucci Mane-esque Twitter rant. Just go off, crashing out on everybody. Even as of lately, he just crashed out on Bryson Tiller on Twitter. And Bryson Tiller did nothing at all to Kevin McCall. All Bryson Tiller did was he bought Chris Brown a Lambo to celebrate Chris Brown taking him on tour. Kevin McCall went off on Bryson Tiller. I can almost guarantee burning bridges and not maintaining relationships with other artists and those that played a bigger factor in Kevin McCall currently not being able, to make profitable music. So Kevin McCall just starts attacking Bryson Tiller. He writes, I told you, little bro, crazy light-skinned ninjas got the best pussy. He got you hooked now too. That is fire, huh? Now I'm hot. Why won't he divorce me? It's either some mental health stuff is going on, man, or Kevin right now is just mad at the world and just mad at everything.
He mad at anybody he sees spending money because he feel like he should have money to spend. Yet this nigga's on the internet tweeting, talking to people, watching other niggas' pockets instead of getting money filled up in his own pockets. That's the problem. Niggas not moving like a man. You a gossip queen out here. And what's crazy is, look at me. You can be a gossip queen and be getting paid for it. This is crazy. Like, you can get paid to be a gossip queen, yet you just doing this shit for free. And then everybody else talking about it and everybody else making more money off of it than you are. Crazy.
Everybody. But when you treat people
grown-ass man who can't take accountability for his own actions, that should be annoying, bro.
Like this, it now goes from being just a Chris Brown issue to, hold on, bro. Maybe you got to re-examine some of the things you did. Maybe they had a contributing factor in why you can't hit up a Bryson Tiller for a feature, even though you are immensely talented. Kevin, extremely talented. You got to maybe ask yourself, man, bro, why can I hit up, Bryson Tiller? I can at least, if you get a Bryson Tiller feature, you can at least drop a record, do like 100,000 views on YouTube, right? That right there is $1,000. Why can't I hit up my peers? Why can I call on favors for my peers? It's because you burnt a lot of bridges. He burnt a lot of his bridges, but at least for now, he didn't burn all of them because Young Thug actually sent a message to Kevin McCall on Twitter asking him to reach out and telling him that he will give him the $25,000 so he could be straight. Young Thug wrote, Kevin McCall, hit me, my ninja. I'll give you the $25K you need. And I know Chris Brown will give it to you also, bro. Chris Brown ain't giving him no money, bro. He a real one. Ninjas is busy sometimes, brother. $25K is a lot, and I applaud Young Thug for doing that. I applaud him. But I do think the issues is much deeper than $25K.
That $25K ain't gonna help him because he gonna be ungrateful. Like, he gonna get it, and when that's gone, he gonna be asking for more handouts. That nigga had 200K and made decisions that led to him not having money. So at the point where you can't manage money, at the point where you allow yourself to get down and can't pull yourself back up, you're a man who can't steward the things that you have. You can't steward your own wealth. So you're not gonna have it very long. You're the problem. It's not anyone around you. It's not your financial situation. It's you. You have to change you. You have to be the man who can handle more than you would have more to handle. But niggas ain't ready to hear what the Bible gotta say. Niggas don't want to hear that. Like,
I do believe that Kevin McCall needs to get the proper help. And until you get the proper help, man, you could give him the 25K, but what is 25K gonna do for his mental health? What is 25K gonna do for the underlying issues? What is 25K gonna do for the relationships he burnt? 25K will hold him off for about 2 months in California, but outside of that, bro, you still got to find a way to get the career back hot, or find a career outside of music. Get the music hot, or find a career outside of music, bro. But as an able-bodied man, bro, you could model, you could do different things, man, right? You could work construction, you could do a lot, but, I hope you get back on your feet, man. I really hope you do, man. But
all right, y'all. So yeah, there we have it, Joe. I mean, we know about this situation. We know what's going on already. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, fam. As always, drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.